Clownfish live in groups made up of a dominant male and female, as well as some smaller subordinate males. If the female dies, the dominant male will develop into a reproducing female, and a subordinate male will rapidly grow to become the new reproducing male. Penguins form monogamous bonded pairs to raise offspring. Most pairs are comprised of one male and one female, but multiple penguin species are known to also form same-sex pairs. The mourning gecko is an all-female species that reproduces parthenogenically, laying eggs that hatch babies that are essentially genetically identical to the mother and that, like her, will never be concerned with mating. In 1988, a study found that some mother black bears and grizzly bears have penis-like structures associated with their reproductive system, with some so well developed they even have a baculum, which is a piece of cartilage or bone that provides structural support for many mammal penises. One of our closest relatives, the bonobo, engages in same-sex mating more frequently than male-female mating, with the purpose of sex being for both reproduction and social bonding. And in our other closest relative, chimpanzees, many individuals have been observed to act outside of the range of behaviours typically seen in the sex they belong to, with those individuals still enjoying secure and well-regarded positions in their groups. When people talk about natural versus unnatural, it's a bit of a fallacy. Everything that exists within the laws of nature and is therefore natural. But the kind of people that call other people or other ways of being unnatural don't care about that. They care about alienating anyone who's not in their club. So let's talk about that. Sex, sexual orientation, and even a potential display of identity are all expressed uniquely and differently in all of the examples I've listed here, which are just a fraction of the more than 1,500 known examples of such variation in the natural world. A natural world that our own species is a part of, and a spectrum of variation that we express too. It is perfectly natural to be trans. It is perfectly natural to be non-binary, to be gender non-conforming, gender fluid, or any of the whole spectrum of identities that exist across humanity. There are more than two sexes. It is perfectly natural to be intersex. It is perfectly natural to be asexual, pansexual, bisexual, gay, lesbian, or any of the multitude of orientations that are so wonderfully varied. What doesn't occur anywhere else in nature, what is exclusive to our species, is the hatred and bigotry towards those that are not heterosexual, that are not cisgender. Anyone who tells you that being queer is unnatural or wrong is lying to you. They are the ones cutting off their connection to the natural world, and they will one day find that they are so very isolated. You belong in this world, and you are meant to be here, existing as you are.